What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I will...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
My life would last.
Guards!
Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
The dead have risen again. Guards!
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Speak, fool.
The dead have
This
risen
is
again.
more like it.
Guards! Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
The damned stand
Frostmourne
ready.
hungers. You will know endless torment. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Our forces are under
at
attack.
last.
Help! The undead have returned.
How could you murder your own father?
Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Finally.
My life for Nazul.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
The undead have returned.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally.
Help! The
I
undead
bow
have
to
returned.
your will.
This is
Mercy,
more
my
like
lord.
it. Finally.
Mercy, my
At
lord.
last. Frostmourne
I
hungers.
live only to serve,
The
great
dead have
lord.
risen again. Guards!
Finally.
You bastard!
Now, Frostmourne. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more
I
like it.
live only to serve, great lord.
At last. Finally. I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Say your prayers.
Finally.
Bandits, run!
This is more like it. Finally. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
I live only to serve, great
Frostmourne
lord.
hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
Finally. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne
I
hungers.
bow to your will.
At last. This is more like it.
My life for Nezur.
What is it now? At last. Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your will.
Finally.
You should burn in hell.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. at last. This is more like it.
The damned stand ready.
Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
Ah!
At
Help!
last.
The undead have returned.
Finally.
My life for
At
Nezur.
last. Finally.
Kill them all!
At last. You will know endless torment.
I vow to your my life for Nezur.
Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary. At last. This is more like it.
Help! The undead have returned.
Frostmourne hungers.
The dead have risen again.
At last.
Guards!
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your will.
Finally.
Betrayed us all!
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late!
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. At last. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
Now. Finally. At last. Now, Frostborn. Frostborn hungers. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. You will know endless torment. Finally. This is more like it. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
Tread lightly.
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold. Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
Vile betrayer! You are not fit enough to even carry your father's name! Why Uther ever vouched for you is beyond me. You've stripped him of his honor by casting yours to the winds. You deserve a gruesome death, boy.
Frostborn hungers.
Summoning is complete.
This is more like it.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
Thy will be done. I gladly obey. Summoning is complete. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed. I cannot summon there.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
Frostborn hungers. Finally. Now, Frostborn.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
My life for Ner'zhul. My fate is sealed.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like
Summoning
it.
is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Tread lightly.
Summon ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
Yes, Master. Thy will be done. I gladly obey. Summoning is complete.
More gold is required.
I wish only to serve.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Summoning is complete.
More gold is required.
Summoning is complete.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Upgrade complete.
Finally. Ah, at last.
Upgrade complete.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Upgrade complete.
Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
Light have mercy on you. Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart, boy. He would have given his life for yours in a second. And this is how you repay his loyalty?
Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostborn hungers.
Research complete.
Speak, fool. Finally.
Must feel.
At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostborn hungers.
Research
This
complete.
is more like it. Finally. At last. Frostborn hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. You will know endless torment. Frostborn hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. Glory to the Scourge. This is more like it. Finally. At last. Finally. Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last. Frostborn hungers. Finally. No one orders me around. At last. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
I wish only to serve.
Ah, at last.
Upgrade complete.
This is more like it.
Where shall my blood be
Frostborn
spilled?
hungers. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
Summoning is complete.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This coward. Now, Frostborn. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it.
The undead have returned.
Ah, at last.
I must feast on souls.
This is more like it.
I grow tired of waiting.
Help!
I'll make
The
sure you
undead have
suffer.
returned.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. For the Lich King. Ah, at last. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers. Finally.
Your father ruled this land for 70 years, and you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What, were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. You will know endless torment. Speak, fool. Now, Frostmourne.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever. Finally.
Excellent work. Now your journey to Quel'Thalas can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dreadlords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world again.
Is everything proceeding as planned, Tichondrius? Lord Archimonde demands a report on the Scourge.
The Lich King's young Death Knight has been performing well. Almost too well. I begin to wonder if Ner'zhul has ulterior motives for his new champion.
The human means nothing in the long run. Ner'zhul wouldn't dare undermine our efforts now.
Our only concern is that the Scourge accomplishes what it was created to do. Archimonde will have all our heads if we do not keep control of this situation.
Believe me, brother. Neither the Lich King nor his undead lackeys will jeopardize the Legion's return.
See that they do not. Lord Archimonde has little patience for failure.
Ah, wondrous, eternal Quel'Thalas. I haven't been here since I was a boy.
Be wary. The elves likely wait in ambush.
The frail elves do not concern me, Necromancer. Our forces are strengthened with every foe we slay.
Don't be too overconfident, Death Knight. The elves must not be taken lightly.
We shall see. Bring forth the prisoner. Where is the entrance to your land, elf?
You will never enter Quel'Thalas, Fallen Prince. The woods themselves protect our borders, and the enchanted elf gates protect our capital.
Your precious gates will not stop me any more than these trees, little elf. Bring up the meat wagons. We'll make our own entrance.
The energies of this place are strong. Kill the elves, level their structures. This location is perfect for your base.
It'll be a pleasure.
The undead are advancing. Alert the sentries.
My life for Nezul. Serve. Thy will be done. Where shall my blood be spilled? Ah, at last.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
You are not welcome here. I am Sylvanas Windrunner, Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Death itself has come to your land.
Do your worst. The Elf Gate to the Inner Kingdom is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Summoning is
my
complete.
life for Nezul.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey. I cannot summon there. Thy will be done. I cannot summon there. I gladly obey. Thy will be done. Summoning is complete.
My life for Nezul.
Summoning
My
is
fate
complete.
is sealed.
Summoning is complete. Thy will be done. Summoning
Summon
is complete.
more ziggurats.
Summoning is complete. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Summon more ziggurats.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete, Master. Yes, Master.
We demand additional lumber.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Upgrade complete.